This is my first YouTube video, and it's not going to be very good, but it's just a sort of introduction to me. Well, I missed most of the video a few minutes ago. These cameras have a bad habit of cutting off when the battery gets hot. But anyway, I was having trouble with all the first videos I was doing with the camera picking up the sound, so I got a T-bone remote mic system. It's got two receivers like this, and it's got a transmitter that looks just like this, but it says RX instead of TX on it. Comes with two of these, and you got an A and B channel you can lock things in on. And T-bone comes from a company called Thomann, Thomann, and you can contact them through Thomann USA on the internet. That'll give you, by going to USA, that'll give you dollars and English language for all the products. They sell any kind of musical instrument that's made in the world. Matter of fact, their music store is bigger than the whole town it's in. Covers probably 100 acres. But they sell guitars, banjos, drums. Matter of fact, I bought a set of drums from them, and I love them. Microphones. The T-bone is their company brand, and they make some really good stuff that I'd say as good as Sennheiser ever doubted to be as far as quality of sound. I've got a lot of studio mics, got a set of drum mics, another set of studio mics, and really good vocal and instrumental microphones. It's what I've equipped my studio with. Of course, I've got some older microphones that I've had for years, the old trusted reliables. You know the brand. But anyway, I got a set of these, and now I've got sound remotely, because it wasn't picking up when I'd get a few feet away. If I turned my back, it wouldn't pick it up. And it's got a lapel mic, and of course it's got the little remote here, clips to your belt, and it's got a pretty long wire on it. I got it tucked in my belt line there. But I really love all the Thomann products. Their guitar line is Harley Benton, and they make some of the best guitars in the world. They'll match any of the major brands, sound-wise, playability, and I've got one made like a D45 Martin, and sounds really good, plays really good. Can't beat their products. But I can get one of their products in 3 days from Germany when it takes a week to get it, or more, to get the same thing here. Put it on an airplane, flies to Louisville, Kentucky, then lands in Huntsville, and they have it delivered the next day. But I missed the whole video setting up the camping tent. It's an outdoor toilet, really. It's an Ozark Trail shower tent. It's 2 rooms. Got a room here and a room there. You can unzip the door in the middle, and by doing that, I've got my cot and sleeping bag set up. I spent a couple of nights in this thing already a few weeks ago, and it rained, not a drop leaked in. Makes a really good camping tent. Then you can take your cot out, take your shower, let the thing dry out inside, put your cot back in and sleep in it that night. I don't know why they wouldn't push this as a camping tent for one person. It's easy to set up. I'm sure sad that I missed it. Of course, I could probably do sound overdub on the video I've got setting it up last time. But the thing's great, comfortable sleep. Matter of fact, I'm gonna probably be out here a couple of nights in it. But that cot just fits in it. I paid $7 for that cot at an auction. It was brand new, cost over $100. But oh, and I rolled everything out here in the Ozark Trail cart. It's got bags on the side, and of course these are zippered. You can unzip it or flip the thing over on top. It's got a stiffener inside that you can take out and put in this little pocket. That's what it's for. And then you got all kind of accessory pockets. Thing will carry something like 300 or 400 pounds. It's a tough little machine. The tailgate lets down. You just unsnap it here. And let the tailgate down. I brought a cot tent out in this thing and set it up. Did about 4 nights in it. And I've got to shoot more video with sound because a lot of the sound wasn't good. And while I was filming a while ago, my GoPro ran out of SD card. I didn't realize I'd shot that much on it. But my Canon SLR1, I had it sitting over here in the sun, and when the thing heats up the least bit, it'll cut off, and right in the middle of filming, you got no way to know whether it's working or not. So I'll piece that together with more, and then I'll do the takedown and then a setup, and then edit the film, and we'll see what it looks like. I've got a motto: if it can, it will. And the old and crackadated theme for my website came about by my granddaughter asking her Grammy, "What's wrong with you?" And she said, "I'm old and dilapidated." She said, "Old and crackadated," so that's where that came from, and that stuck with us from then on. The granddaughter's in college now, so it's been several years ago. We were old then, and I'm old now. Anyway, I've got a saying that if it can, it will. Had more things happen to me than could happen to any human being on earth. And people said I should write a book. It would make a great movie. Well, my wife and I, she was the sweetest thing, and we could get into the worst calamities, and people thought we were crazy because we laughed about it. I mean, you break down somewhere in the middle of nowhere. We didn't care. We just decided to make a camping trip out of it if we had to. But she was a real sweetheart. Natural blonde. And of course she said all the jokes were written about her, and it was like being married to a 3-ring circus. I really love her, still love her and miss her. And I've been alone without her ever since, and nobody could take her place. I'd make a woman mad if I ever went out with one, because I'd want to be comparing her to the perfect woman. That don't fly too well with women. Well, I'll say if it can, it will, and be back later.